Hello, good afternoon. This is Teacher Seppi, and I'm gonna start teaching about the strategies of solving algebraic word problems. This is for general education and for those who will be taking civil service exams. Okay, so actually this stuff in algebra there are 9 types of word problems, and some of them are number problems, coin problems, investment problems, motion problems, age problems, geometric problems, and a lot more. There are 9 anyway. I just remember 6. And actually, there's one. This is a number problem, and I'll be discussing all of these problems one by one. One problem, one video, and this is one of my books which I released in 2011. Number problems, strategy in solving number problems. Because I receive a lot of inquiries about how to solve this kind of problems and stuff like that. So I just like take video tutorials on how to solve or like strategies in solving this kind of problem. Okay, so number one. There is this basic one, which is like the sum and difference of two numbers is 26 and 4, respectively. I'm sorry. Find the two numbers. Okay, so this is just like a basic number problem. The first thing you're gonna do is just to find the sum. Okay. As you have noticed, I took video of myself giving you the the English phrases in sentences and changing that into mathematical expressions and equations. Okay, so this one, sum and difference. Try to check my video about the keywords for the addition, keywords for subtraction, keywords for multiplication, division, and the equal sign. Okay, so just click or search the video Teacher Seppi keywords in solving algebraic word problems. Okay, so here we go. Let's start with this. First, we are going to get the sum, and as you can see here, sum and difference. The sum is 26 and the difference is 4. So you have, shall we say, our first number is x and the second number would be y. So that is sum. The sum of two numbers is 26 and their difference is 4. Okay. Now find the two numbers. You can also find what's this? The strategy, or like the process on how to solve problems involving two variables, like this one. Okay, so at this point, I'm using the elimination method. As you can see here, y is positive and y is negative here. So we're just going to add them and that cancel. And adding the two x's here, so we have 2x is equal to 30. Okay, there you go. Now, if you are going to have this one, just divide it by 2, so you can now get the x, which is 15, right? So our first number is 15, and the other number, as you can see here, you just go back. Any of this, what's this? Equations. Okay, shall I say, I'm gonna go back with the first equation, x plus y is equal to 26. Substituting this x here, so we have 15 plus y is equal to 26. Transposing this one, so we have y is equal to 26 minus 15, that is 11. Okay? Or you can use the second equation, x minus y is equal to 4, and 15 minus y is equal to 4. Transposing this one, so we have negative y is equal to 4 minus 15, and negative y is equal to negative 11 divided by negative 1 and negative 1, y is the same as 11. Okay? So there you go. This is very basic for word problems or number word problems. Let's try to go to the second type, which is like the consecutive and stuff like that. Okay? So there you go. Wait for that. I'll just erase this. Now, in this second type of word problem, you must take note of these keywords which I'm going to teach you, because this is really very important. You have to understand these keywords first before you're going to solve this kind of problems. Okay, so as you can see here, the sum of two numbers or consecutive odd integers is 36. Twice the first is 15 more than the second. So find the numbers. Okay, so the others, when they see this kind of problem, they would just like, oh my god, I don't know how to do this. But if you just practice and know the strategy on how to solve this problem, know the keywords and stuff like that, there will be no problem in dealing with this kind of algebraic problem. Okay, so here we have words like consecutive integers, consecutive odd integers, and then consecutive even integers. Okay, so you must know these three keywords here. As you can see here, we have consecutive odd integers. So we will be dealing with this type of keyword. Okay, so when I say consecutive, they follow in an order. Okay, so shall we say this is 1, 2, and 3. They're consecutive numbers. Okay, so shall we say we are going to represent the first integer with x, and 2 must be x plus 1 because our x is 1, so 1 plus 1 is 2. So that is 1, or x plus 1 is this one. With respect to 1, how much greater is 2 from 1? So it's 1 greater than the x, okay, or the first integer. How about 3? We have this one, x plus 2, because 3 is 2 greater than the first integer, okay? So that's how you're gonna represent it. Now, another one, we have consecutive odd integers. When I say odd integers, they are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and stuff. Okay? So, shall we say 1, 3, 5. Okay? Now, our first integer, let x be the first. 3 is how much greater than 1? So, we have x plus 2 because it's 2 greater than 1, right? Our x here represents the first integer, which is 1. So, 1 plus 2, that is 3. Okay? So, if the first integer is x, plus 2, that is the second odd integer. Okay? So with respect to 1, 5 is 4 greater than it. So we have x plus 4. That's how you're going to represent this type of keyword. Now, if we are going to go to consecutive even integers, we have 2, 4, 6. Okay, and so on. Anyway, let x be the first integer, and 4 with respect to 2 is 2 greater than it, right? So that's why x plus 2, which is our first integer, the x, plus 2, that's 4, okay? The first integer is 2. Now, this one, 6 is 4 greater than 2. So we have x plus 4. As you notice, consecutive odd integers and consecutive even integers, just memorize it. X plus 2, x plus 4, x plus 6, x plus 8, x plus 10. That's how you're gonna represent this two. But this one is x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3, x plus 4, x plus 5. Okay? So that's how you're gonna do it. Now, this one, 2 consecutive odd integers. So, the 2 consecutive odd integers, the x will be the first, always the first, and the second would be this one. Okay? 2 consecutive odd integers, their sum. Okay? So, shall we say the first integer is here, plus the second integer, which is x plus 2, their sum is 36. So, this is now our first equation, which can be reduced to x plus x, that is 2x, plus 2 is equal to 36. Okay? Now, and it says here that the first integer is 15 more than the second. Let's try to check that. Solve first with the x. So we have 2x is equal to 36 minus 2 because we're going to transpose this 2 in here. Okay, so we have 2x is equal to 34 divided by 2 divided by 2. So x now is equal to 17. Now, as you can see here, the second integer is x plus 2. Our x is this one, which is 17. So x plus 2 would be equal to 17 plus 2, and that is equal to 19. So as you can see, as you notice it, they are consecutive odd integers, which is 17 and 19. And it says here that, okay, the other condition is twice the first. Twice the first is 15 more than the second. Our first is 17. Twice of that, or times 2, that is 34. So from 19 to 34, twice the first is 15 more than the second. So our second is 19. So look at this. 34 minus 19, that is equal to 15, which complies with the second condition. Okay? So as you know, as we go over, or I go over with this kind of problems, please try to take note of those keywords, because this would really help you in solving this kind of problems when they come out on the test. Okay, so don't tell me. I mean, there are a lot of my followers would always ask me, like, Teacher Seppi, are those questions you posted would be the same questions that will come out on the test? The reason why I'm teaching like this stuff, because when you meet the same problem, I mean, like, related, okay, almost similar problem, you know what to do. Because if you're just going to memorize, like, you know, these are the questions, set of questions like that, I don't know what are those other centers are doing, but for me, knowing the basics would always be the best. Okay, anyway, so I'll be going to take some videos of the coin problems, the age problems, the mixture problems and stuff like that. So please tune in, and please don't forget to share my video. This is not also for me, but also for others who are also struggling in dealing with this kind of problem. Okay? So hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.